Leftist mobs have turned up outside of Jacob Rees-Mogg's home, terrifying his children. Unhappy with his work with the European Research Group, his work trying to uphold the decision made by the British people in 2016, a bunch of class warriors, far-left mobs, lunatics have turned up outside of Jacob Rees-Mogg's Westminster family home, and they just shouted at him. They shouted at him, they shouted at his family, they shouted at his kids and his nanny. And footage shows police standing in front of his home, basically protecting him from far-left activists who, quotes, they said, your daddy's a horrible person. They said that to his kids, and they suggested, of course, that Mogg doesn't pay his nanny enough. Have a look at this video, see what you think.
Lots of people don't like your daddy, you know that. You pay nanny. How long have you employed her for?
Welcome.
When did you get any time off? She lived in a tied cottage. Won't you give her any time off?
Every weekend.
No, we're not listening to your pathetic Latin witnesses. We're across the Rubicon and all that fucking educated idiot bollocks. Your dad won't answer the question. Your daddy's a totally horrible person.
Go in, don't talk to us.
Go. Lots of people don't like your daddy, you know that. No, he's probably not told you about that. Lots of people hate him.
So did you hear that? They say lots of people don't like your daddy, lots of people hate him. That's what they say to children. That's what they think is suitable to say to children. Imagine saying that to a child. I mean, the dirtiness of politics is bad enough, and I might add that I don't think it's people like me or you that make politics this dirty. I think it's those lot. But to bring children into it is disgraceful, and honestly, I'm not shocked. I find it amazing also that these people can claim that Mogg is a horrible person. There he is, dressed like a gentleman with his nanny and his children, who are all dressed very well and acting very politely. And then Jacob Rees-Mogg responds to the situation by politely welcoming the protesters to his street and asks if they can resolve this issue amicably. And of course they say no, and they say they don't want to listen to him, and they carry on harassing his kids, and they claim that he is the bad guy.
So you know he doesn't pay you well. You've got Stockholm syndrome. You've worked as an expert for 50 years, and now you're 53, and now you say whatever the boss wants you to. Do you have an independent life? Do you have an independent life of your own?
Yes, of course.
What about your own family? When do you spend time?
And look, the kids hanging on to their nanny. The kids just hanging on. I mean, they're clearly uncomfortable with this. What kind of person would think doing something like this is appropriate? You know, it shows to me that none of this with the left is about debate. This isn't about their genuine fear for the country post-Brexit. They don't really think the country's going to go to hell. This is just about revenge. They hate the way that we voted, and they hate the way that we turned against them. We decided, hang on, you crazy people, we don't want you making our decisions anymore. So we finally decide to break away from these people, vote against, and what do? Well, they're going to seek revenge. They're going to attack us, and they're going to make our lives hell. They've been doing it for 2 years, and they're going to carry on with it. So one thing I'd like to say to everyone at home is be careful, because these people are nasty. They've gone after me, they've tried to go after my family, and they'll try and do it to you as well. They are the lowest of the low. They really are terrible, but there is one thing that we can do. It's the only thing we can do, and that's just keep fighting. If you want to see more from me and the rest of the Rebel team, remember to like and subscribe.